Sandra here. So today is a very exciting day for me. I'm gonna be starting seeds. This year, when I'm looking forward to planting my garden, I'm actually thinking seed to table in my garden plan, thinking about what meals I'm gonna be making as I plant my seeds. So to plan all this out, I went to my bookshelf to check out some cookbooks I have. And one cookbook really inspired me. It's been well loved and my kids love looking through it and they ripped it. We're working on that. Cook Once, Eat All Week by Cassie Joy Garcia. So this book, if you're not familiar with it, the premise is each week you have, for example, your main ingredients. So you have ground beef, mushrooms, and zucchini. And then all of the meals for that week are based around these main ingredients. And that will give you three recipes based on those ingredients. The idea is that one day you'll have a prep day where you chop up everything, put it in the fridge, put it in the freezer, and then say you get home from work, you just take all your ingredients and put them in the pan and kind of forget about it. So it's a little bit like doing, I suppose it's a little bit like doing your own meal box when they give you all the ingredients all prepped and you just have to put it together. It really saves a lot of time and it's just very comforting to know what you're gonna eat that evening. What I like about this book is if you start using it, it changes the way you think. In the book, there's a lot of tacos, casseroles, burritos. So even if you're not following, like, oh, we're eating chicken all week, meal plan, you can learn the recipes and just have all the ingredients in your fridge ready to go, and you kind of learn how to combine them in different ways. So it's a great book for a beginner. I would consider myself still a beginner. It's a really great book for learning to cook. In the back, they also have just very basic recipes. For example, roasted asparagus, roasted cherry tomatoes. It's really great as a gardener. Say I have a lot of asparagus and I don't want to make a huge meal. They just will tell you just how to prepare it very basically. So back to garden planning. What I love about this book is it's so visual. So here are the main ingredients for 26 weeks. Hey guys, so here are the ingredients for the 26 weeks. So for my vegetables, if I'm following this plan, I see, for example, they have broccoli, two times for broccoli. So I think I would just go ahead and say, okay, I'm gonna have 2 broccoli plants. That's just me. I mean, you can obviously scale it up. Zucchini, we have just once for zucchini. So from there, I would say, okay, zucchini plants can be very productive. Maybe I would have 2 or 3 zucchini plants. Cauliflower, we have 1. So I would tell myself, okay, I'm gonna have 1 or 2 cauliflower plants. For greens, they have kale, collard greens, spinach, cabbage, lots of kale. So kale, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So maybe I would tell myself, you know, 5 kale plants. They don't really take up much space. Obviously, kale is very productive. I find it challenging to eat as much kale as I've grown in the past, but we can always put it in the freezer. So collard greens, I have not grown and I do not have seeds for. So maybe I would switch up the kale for the collard greens. Brussels sprouts, we love growing Brussels sprouts, 1, 2, 3. So maybe I would have 3 Brussels sprout plants. So this is just one strategy to plan your garden, thinking ahead to what kind of meals you want to prepare. Hey guys, it's late at night and I'm ready to start my seeds. Who else is starting seeds late at night? You do what you have to do when you have the time. So after looking at my list of meals I wanted to prepare with the Cook Once, Eat All Week book, I have come up with what the quantities I'd like to plant. So I'm gonna do 3 broccoli, 3 cauliflower, 3 zucchini, 3 vine tomato, 6 cherry tomato, 6 peppers, 8 kale, 6 beans, 6 squash, 3 Brussels sprout, 3 cabbage, 3 pumpkin, and I will also direct sow my root vegetables and my greens. So the ones I'm going to start now in March are my Brussels sprouts, my cabbage. I have this one, Carafax cabbage from Vessi Seeds. This one's great. It's a very long, pointy cabbage, so it's very fast. It says 50 days, and it's delicious. I'm gonna do my cauliflower from Dollar Store, kale, wild kale mix from Vessi Seeds, and broccoli from the Dollar Store. This specific variety is Munchkin broccoli. It matures in 62 days and it's dwarf, so I'm hoping to be able to harvest something before the bugs get it. And I will also be starting some green onions. These ones are from Vessi Seeds, Parade. So all of these ones that I'm planting in March, I'm gonna actually be able to put them out before our frost date, our last frost date. One year, the weather was beautiful. I had planted these seedlings out, and we got a snowstorm. So bamboo sticks and a sheet to cover them from the snow, and they handled it like a pro. So here we are. Let's get started with the seeds. I'm gonna put 1 in each cell, and I'm just using regular potting mix.